Yeah, it's a young elder. Also, Ice Young Elder.
Yo, what's going on, young elder? How are you?
Hey, what's up, young elder?
Shut it down, yep.
Shut it down.
Shout it out.
I got a question. I've been having my experiences with the Shams and the Great Balls of Fire, right? And when I used to come out the house, they'd be over my house, not too far, just waiting over the house for me. And then I tell my wife, I'll be like, look, baby, they out here, they're waiting. They in the daytime, they'd be out there like a cloud, like a gray ball, like a cloud.
Yeah.
And at nighttime, it'd be like sparkling, like a something reflecting, like all the different lights and stuff. You know what I'm saying? One day it was the daytime. I had to go from Clayton County over to Marietta to go to the store I was shopping at. I went way over there, got out Marietta, and they were still following me, right? So I said, all right, baby, look, they done followed us like 2 cities over now. It must be something really important that they're trying to let me know. So they didn't come down over there, so they told me to go somewhere where I could be like alone and talk to them. So I went over that Moreland over there by across the street from Kroger's, by the laundromat, and they came down a little bit closer, but they didn't come all the way down, and I was just looking at them, just chilling with them. And then I said, forget it, I'm about to leave. And so I started driving, and then they started following me again to the drive-in. And then something told me to pull over because ain't no buildings. You can't see nothing over the drive-in, in front of the Yellowstone, right?
Yeah.
So I stopped in front of the Yellowstone, and the ball of fire came down real close to me, and got out, did my prostration, my tafilat, and then I started walking up further, closer to them, because they were like, come a little closer, whatever. And I went across the street, but then I started crying. I started telling them, I'm ready to go. I'm tired of being here. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it here. You know what I'm saying? And everything is messed up. They locked up pops. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, they kind of got agitated because I got kind of mad and started yelling at them like, yo, I'm ready to go. Get me the fuck up out of here. I'm ready to go right now. You know what I'm saying? And I started like running towards them, and then they started vibrating real a lot. And then it did one ball of fire bust into 2 balls of fire. Boom. And then the second ball of fire bust into another ball of fire. Boom. And it was 3 balls of fire just over the drive-in, right there kicking it with me for a minute. And then I just started getting irate and crying and telling them I'm ready to go. But, and started running after them. They just drove off. They just, like the speed of light, they just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been always seeing them, and I've been always, thankful for the conversations, that I had with them, by them coming to me, you know what I'm saying? But I want to make sure that I'm able to get the hell up out of here and correctly get back ownership if I'm not ownership in my higher self right now. So I was like, man, how can I make sure I get back on my ship? Because I don't want to be.
Hey, you are on the ship. You are on the ship in your higher self. Them beings that you dealing with, they call the Iggy's. Short Rizian beings.
The short ones?
The older class. Yeah.
Are they the Greys?
They're the elders. No, they're not the Greys.
Okay.
They call it's spelled IGIG.
Yeah, the Iggy's. Those are the ones that exist in the stratosphere. That they're called the Watchers.
Yeah, exactly. The Iggy, these beings are the beings that you seeing that's manifesting with the balls of fire.
But the Watchers look like the Riskians too. But in the
they are Riskians.
Okay.
But it's different. It's 18 different bloodlines of Riskians. Really 19. Make sure you purify yourself.
Okay.
Purify yourself. take your alkaline level to 7.
Okay.
And keep it at 7.
Yeah, Elder?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm on that. I have a question to ask you, okay? Like in the late 90s, right? My mom was coming home.
Okay.
And she saw this gray metallic object, right? And it followed her to our house. And the ship parked over my neighbor's house. It was so close, I could have hit it with a rock. And it just sat there. And it started to back off. So I hopped in my car and tried to chase it. But a rabbit ran across the street, and I went to slam my brakes, and it took off. And here now I'm still trying to figure out what possibly could have been going on, or what was it, or why they followed us. It come to us and stood there so close, and then started to back off when I started walking towards it.
Hey, what city you live in?
Chesapeake, Virginia.
Virginia. Oh yeah. That's interesting right there for them to pull up like that. They was picking up somebody, for sure. They was picking up somebody. They probably got rocked out of your memory though. With everything that went down for real. Yeah, if you see them and they pull over that close to the house where you can hit it with a rock, they were picking somebody up.
Like I said, follow her to the cul-de-sac and check with his neighbor's house. And I kept saying, oh my God, what is that? And I mean, like I said, it was so close to hit with a rock, but then it sat there, and I started to walk towards it, started back off real slow, and I tried to chase it. But so you saying it was there to pick up somebody?
Yeah, it was there to pick up somebody. They don't never come that close to a house unless they picking up.
Okay, so I'm trying to relation between why they follow my mom to the house. To my
yeah, because they probably was there to pick up your mom because they got there what they call on their ship a speed match. And they can match your speed. When you speed up, they speed up. They go exactly the same. They can go exactly the same speed as you. Like I said, like when you were standing in, say if you standing in the front yard and they ship is in front of you about 30 feet, and they ship do speed match to you. So that when you move forward, they ship don't move backwards at the same speed you move forward.
Oh,
so when you try to chase them, the whole time you chasing them, they gonna be the whole time you try to chase them, they gonna be at the exact same distance when you started to chase them. So they switch that off and they just jet off for real. It's called speed match.
Match.
When they followed your mama home, when they followed your mama, they probably speed matched her car all the way to the house and then landed right there. It probably didn't go as they planned because you changed something by being there. By being there. You said they probably want to attend on you being there or something. By being with her or something that day.
So it was me and my two other sisters, we saw the same thing. And she said, look. And I said, oh my God. And I was always interested in UFOs, always.
Do you get random nosebleeds?
Yes, I do.
Random nosebleeds. Do you experience like when you go to sleep? And they say you can go to sleep at like 8 o'clock at night and wake up at like 6:30 or 7 in the morning, but you feel like you feel like you ain't slept that long. You haven't slept for like a 2 hour, but you ain't tired though. You feel like you real rested, but you feel like you only slept a couple hours.
You said if I could like, sorry, it's hard to hear because my car is loud. So you said that have I like went to bed early? And woke up late?
Yeah. Hey, but you feel like you only slept a short time?
Sometimes I think I experience that.
See, you being picked up, your family is some kind of way, some connection to these people. Can you describe the craft for me?
The craft, yes.
The craft.
It was yes. It was metallic gray. It had two lights and one light on each end. I want to say a green light and a red light, I'm thinking. And it was like sort of flat light and like a disc shape. Whereas, I know the one could stand up in it because I saw a compact. And it just sat there. You couldn't hear anything. It just sat there. It just sat there hovering like it was just still.
It was flat like a piece of bread, flat?
No. It was like it has a little top to it, like a disc shape, but it looks like a disc with like a little thing, like a little cover over it. You know how a car has a hood to it?
Yeah. It definitely was A great ship.
So if they're taking me out, if they're taking me, what are they doing?
Eggs. They could be. What they really don't do, Nubians, is you got the good ones, you got the bad ones. The bad ones, they the one that come down and take the eggs. The good ones, they take your eggs too, but it's a rare thing that they'll do it. Now they abduct people and take their eggs. They abduct people and pull. So like if you're a heavy cigarette smoker, say if you're a significant incarnator, you're a heavy cigarette smoker, they abduct you and pull the tar out your lungs, pull all the tar out your lungs, and then put you back. That's why some people that live a long time and don't never die from smoking. They die from their natural cause, but they smoked all their life.
Yeah.
Yeah, because these beings got technology where they can just go and pull the tar out your lungs. They did that to a lot of people that's significant. They got into a bad situation. You know, to prevent them from getting out of here faster, they abduct them, download shit into their head, do different surgeries on them to make sure their job get done.
Well, I want to thank you. And just one more thing. I've been having a massive headache for 3 weeks now. I don't really get headaches, but I was just trying to list some things, or could be something, like something that's going on, whatever. But I'm just trying to figure out something's going on. I don't know, but it's just.
Hey, it's like one side of your head. Is it one side of your head that's throbbing? And if you put your finger to your temple, does it feel like it's pumping, like a blood vessel?
It feels like something's pumping on the left side.
Hey, you drink a lot of water?
I have my moments when I do, yes. Sometimes, I don't, but yeah.
Hey, what you need to do is drink nothing but water for the next 3 days. You know why? Because your brain sits in a bucket of water. It's supposed to be changed out every 3 hours. Okay? And because your brain working off electricity. Your brain working off electricity, and it's sitting in a bucket of water. If you're drinking soda, if you're drinking, anything with a lot of high salt in it, sodium, what that's going to do is cause you to have misfire in your brain with electricity and cause a headache on one side of your brain. If you start drinking a lot of water for the next couple of days, your headache gonna go away. Right. And then what you do is you ever heard of apple cider vinegar?
Yes, I.
Yeah, take you a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar and then drink that alkaline water.
Young Elder, I got a question. How to overcome the fear of the unknown, such as these beings that you talking about, what the sister experience is now? How do we trying to meditate and things like that, exercise those types of things? You had that fear kicks in with me and as well as other people. To where how do you I don't know. What's your suggestion or remedy for that?
The only way you can overcome that, a divine love, where you ain't afraid to die or none of that. And the divine love will put you to that point. When these beings do come, because if you fear them, that's gonna give them more power. But if you don't fear them, some of them can't even touch you. If you don't got no fear on you, they can't even touch you. They don't like how you smell. If you ain't got no fear on you.
Okay.
You smell nasty to them. That's the bad ones. The bad ones you smell nasty to when you don't got no fear.
Yeah, they can sense the fear.
Yes. Yeah, they can sense it. They enhance their presence. Oh. Yeah, like a dog.
When you're scared?
Yeah. And your hair on your body will stand up. And when they get close to you, it'll be like static electricity. It hit your hair on your body. Yeah, that's how you know they get close to you. Because be sit down and just you'll see them out of the corner of your eye. There's a lot of them here.
Young Elder, I got a question. But what's your suggestions for us to protect our children from this as they, come from a child to in the household,
In the household, you can start by replacing it with something else, like giving them other options besides to listen to this. Like my son, he's 3 months old. He already know how to talk already. Like since the day he was born, my wife been having him listen to like Mozart and Beethoven. He'll start crying. He touch around with it, but that's what he likes. But he go to sleep off of it and everything. But like I say, just what you do is just give them other options. Because kids are interested in what you're interested in. You know what I'm saying? Those kids got to be interested in what their parents interested in. So if they see that that's what you do, most likely, and an 85% chance power, they gonna follow what you do. You know what I'm saying? Until they go to school and then start getting friends and hanging out with them. But most time they gonna watch you and do what you do. So if you listen to Mozart, if you don't watch the stuff, if you don't watch that type of stuff, they not gonna watch it until they, until they get an age where they wanna, until they gonna do what they wanna do or whatever.
Right. Young Elder, I got a question. I was gonna ask, how does one know when their alkaline level is up to what it should be? Is there any kind of symptoms or signs?
Yeah, what it is, you'll start to feel lighter. You'll start to feel lighter, and you don't feel heavy. Right now, like the gravity's pulling you down. When you get alkaline level at 7, you're gonna start to vibrate at a higher speed, so you're gonna be lighter. And then too, you're gonna start to glow. People gonna tell you that you glow. When they see you, they'll say, "Man, you got like a hue around you." You know what I'm saying? Like you glowing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have what you call like your cells will be electrified, and that's what causes you to glow with a hue around you. You know what I'm saying? And your vitamin level, like your vitamin D is very important because vitamin D is for like the skin, the hair, like the epidermic areas. You know what I'm saying? So vitamin D is good to have because vitamin D is what helps you draw energy from the sun.
Hey, what part of Africa you think would be a good place to move to?
Ghana. No doubt. We're not going to be able to go to our home today because there's a certain group over there that took over. But we go to Ghana. Pretty much anywhere we go in Africa, in the middle of the South, we're going to be with as kings. But Ghana, you'll be embraced in Ghana more than anything. You'll be embraced in Ghana. And you can build a house. You can build a house in Ghana for less than $5,000. A nice house for $5,000. If you spend $20,000, you damn near build a mansion. You didn't shake.
I got a question. Is Baba Yanun supposed to become an Anu?
Exactly.
I'm right about
He's next
that.
in line.
I knew it.
Yeah. Every certain amount of billions of years, there's an election. He's next in line. After Anu, his grandfather, he's next in line because that's why Anu picked him as the apprentice. He's a new apprentice. Yeah.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
What monatomic gold can I purchase to get? What monatomic gold can I purchase? Before time to get my mind right, and get before Atun Re.
It's really hard to find one that's good right now that with a high spin on it because the devil has found out what it do, and now he only give it to his CIA agents now in the form of a pill, which they made a movie about called Limitless. He would give it to his CIA agent. He give it to his CIA agent in order for them to increase their intelligence. But if you can get a hold to like you can order some offline and try it. Some people sometimes you might get lucky and you might get a high spin batch, and sometimes you might get lucky and it's a low. You might not get lucky and it's a low spin batch. So they got different people out there selling it. You can order some, find the one, but usually gonna be the one that costs the most. They got the high spin.
What about these beings in the ocean?
Which ones? The mermaids?
The mermaids. The Machians, the one that's supposed to have the empire with the devil triangle and all that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, most of the leaders went home. They went to that galaxy because we set up a galaxy for them. We built a galaxy for them as a home called Zeta. So most of them went home, and they got planets that have oceans, just like Earth, where these beings live at underwater. So most of the captains went home. Like they still have a base there, and where they visit and do certain things to refuel their ships and stuff, but they don't really live down there no more. Yeah, the Bermuda Triangle. Then you have the mermaid beings who they planet. So they live in the what you call the trench, the Mariana. What's the name of that trench? Is the Mariana Trench, the deepest trench in the ocean or whatever? Mm-hmm. They live down there. In the Shambella, in the ocean of Shambella, these mermaids. The U.S. Navy captured one of these beings and held them for like 20-some years in a tank underground.
Right.
One of these mermaids.
I got a question. Anybody, like, I'm going to ask out to Ray. Next time Ray on the line, I'm going to ask him how to apply the 3 principles he's teaching us of alchemy. Those 3 principles.
Yeah, how to apply.
I want to know how to actually apply them.
Yeah. One of the principles is before you can know a thing, you must first know the true and exact opposite. And in order to know what up is, you must first know what down is. In order to know what hot is, you must first know what cold is. And then you have that which sits in the middle of hot and cold, which is warm. Which is not hot nor cold.
Right. And I was going to ask you another question, but you can finish. I'm sorry.
Well, go ahead.
Well, what happened to a person when they die or pass?
Well, the first thing they like to tell you that when you're gonna see a white light, but nah, the lights go out when you die. The lights go out. But don't worry, they'll be on shortly. Or they'll be to get you shortly. Usually, people are taken out of their body, if you with us, 40 days before you die. Because Anubis or Enki or the death angel stands under a tree that's got everybody's name on a leaf, and when your leaf falls off the tree 40 days before you pass, your soul is then collected by a being who they term the Grand Reaper, which a certain group of Mexicans have started to worship. They call them, is it Santo Dominguez is what they call them? But they have this Grand Reaper for their symbol. When this leaf falls off, your soul is then collected. Okay? And then if you failed your mission, then you start to a situation there where they call purgatory, but you won't be there for long. You won't be there till you burn out this your desires. Right. The desires that's higher than the Most High. So if you smoke cigarettes, you go to a place where everybody is smoking. And you want to smoke, they'll be smoking your brand of cigarettes. And you want to smoke, but you don't have nobody to smoke. So you'll be stuck there until you burn the desire to smoke out. And then after you complete that, you'll go to the next thing that you have desire more than the Most High. This is for the beings who fail. And then you'll go to on and on. If you like sex, you go to a place where there's butt-naked women. All butt-naked ones that you like. And you'll be trying to hit it, but you can't hit it because you don't got nobody. You'll be stuck there. You'll be stuck there until you burn it out.
And the woman in the red dress?
Yeah, the woman in the red dress will be there, walking around, fine as ever. And you gonna be trying to hit that, and you ain't gonna be able to hit it because you ain't got nobody. Right? And you stay there till you burn that out. And so on and so on. That's if you fail. If you pass, you will then be taken to a place where you will be given a choice to go back, come back. Now, some people are saying, I heard of some people staying in purgatory. You can stay in purgatory forever. If you never burn out those desires, you'll be there forever. But if you burn out those desires, one being was in there 150 years, took him 150 years to burn out his desires, and then you will reincarnate back, forgetting your past life. Once you fail, you go to that purgatory, burn those desires out, and then you start over from scratch. Not remembering nothing that happened the last time.
Oh, man.
Because we are a reincarnation. We are a reincarnation of people. Means do to do again. In is the opposite of out. Car is the physical vessel, and nation is the group of people.
So will you be coming back to the same planet, or you be going to another?
Same blue rock.
Hey.
Same old blue rock. Coming back incarnated to another shell. You might incarnate as a white guy this time if you hated white people a lot.
Oh, man.
They say you have feel to be white. Yeah. Are you talking about fat people all the time? You incarnate as a fat dude.
Oh,
next time, see? Teach you a lesson. If everybody here knew the truth about death, it'd be a scary thing because people wouldn't be afraid to die. Motherfuckers would be doing it. But if you commit suicide now, that's a bad thing. Don't never commit suicide.
I hear that.
Yeah, that's a bad thing if you commit suicide. See?
Now, if you kill yourself, but you go to
you kill yourself,
yeah, kill yourself. If you commit suicide, what realm you be going to then?
You go to a realm where you'll play that suicide scene over and over and over. You'll go back to that. You ever seen a movie called Happy Death Date with that white girl? It's a movie called Happy Death Date. Yeah, look up. It's a movie called Happy Death Date with this white girl who dies on her birthday every day.
Yeah, I got it, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, watch that movie. That's similar to what happened to suicide people. They live that same scene. They relive that same scene over and over and over and over and over until they burned it out.
It's about like when somebody get killed incidental, they keep fearing to that same spot.
Yeah, exactly. Because their impression is left there. They stuck. They died in a horrible way. People died in a crash and the car burned up and they died, burned alive and all that. It's hard for those people to transfer over. It's hard for those people to convert over. Now, those who pass and go to the next level, if you pass this life and you did all your missions, once you get to the other side, they ask you, you can make a volunteer. You can volunteer to go back. And the volunteer to go back is a good deal because you get more reward. It's like a job. You get more reward when you come back the next time for going back again. Or you say, no, I don't want to go back. I want to go and move to the next school. Right? So this happened to some people too. So that can happen too. But death, don't even fear death. The death has no stain in it no more because death is only a disease. If there's a cure for it. Like I say, you reincarnate time and time again. Most of y'all got y'all 6 or 7 times reincarnation here. Until it's all over with. Till they push the red button on this blue rock.
I hear that.
When they push the red button, that's it. Your eyes right in the crack. Good night, goodbye. Back to the Eastern realm, everybody goes.
Okay.
Everybody going.
Okay.